Hey everyone, and welcome to a very special preview video. But what exactly makes this more special than any other video? Well, it's the first chance the channel's ever gotten to officially spoil a card. That's right, the powers that be have decided to graciously honor this awesome community of ours by giving me an exclusive spoiler to share with you. And all I can say is, woo, we did it! Of course, we as a channel are humbled by this opportunity and hope that more exclusive spoilers are gifted to those of the Vorthos community moving forward. Anyway, I'm sure you're not here to watch me bask in my own self-congratulating light. You're here to see a sick spoiler for MTG, and I'm not one to disappoint. As you can probably tell from the video's background, this spoiler's coming with Conspiracy 2, Take the Crown. Now, some of you may be familiar with this supplemental set and others not, but in short, this isn't a standard release set. It's designed to be drafted, following the formula and themes set up in the first Conspiracy. If you haven't tried it, I really suggest checking it out. Conspiracy drafts can be some of the most fun you'll have playing Magic, seriously. So with that in mind, let's move forward to the exclusive spoiler itself. If you assumed a channel like mine, where Vorthos really matters, would get a card preview with a lot of lore significance, then you'd be right. Let me be the first to reintroduce you guys to Phyrexian Arena, sporting some all-new art. Let's just take a second to soak it in. Okay, you good? Alright. So Phyrexian Arena isn't a new card. We've seen it in sets like Apocalypse, 8th edition, 9th edition, and even more recently Commander 2015. For 3 mana, 1 generic and double black, you get an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Now obviously the benefits of this card are apparent. Sacrificing the relatively small asking price of a single life to draw an extra card at the beginning of each upkeep, that'll certainly give you an insane card advantage. Remember, Conspiracy 2 Take the Crown is designed around drafts than multiplayer free-for-all style games. Card advantage can spell the difference between you and your opponents, so Phyrexian Arena is definitely going to be a huge pickup in this type of format. But the card itself isn't the sole reason I'm excited to bring you this exclusive spoiler. As I said before, it has a lot of lore significance. In the new art for this card, we see an old ally fighting against an even older enemy. The figure in the middle is Koth of the Hammer, a Geomancer planeswalker from the plane of Mirrodin. Although few still refer to it as such, many more would recognize this world by its corrupted name, New Phyrexia. As his home plane fell to the spreading corruption of the Phyrexians and their Praetor leaders, Koth allied himself with those looking to end their seemingly endless tide of destruction. With the help of fellow planeswalker and Phyrexian hater Elspeth Tirel, Koth managed to form a resistance force, made up by other natives of Mirrodin. While they stood defiant, it was clear the resistance had no chance to succeed. The Phyrexians never seemed to tire or cease their attacks. Even with infighting amongst their leaders, these monsters looked to perfect all of Mirrodin. But this power struggle between the Praetors gave Koth and Elspeth one last opportunity to turn the tide in their favor, one that they took without hesitation. Caravanning a large spell bomb, Koth, Elspeth, and the resistance force marched into the heart of the Phyrexians' territory. Their mission, however, was a disaster from the very beginning. Phyrexian forces poured over the resistance like a tidal wave, crushing most with ease. While they fought valiantly, in the end, only Koth and Elspeth managed to deliver the spell bomb to its destination. Koth built walls of earth and stone to protect them as they ignited the powerful device. He was prepared to die for Mirrodin, but wasn't ready to sacrifice Elspeth. Refusing to leave his side, as righteous as she always is, Koth used his geomancy to force his friend under a protective layer of crust, leaving her no other choice but to planeswalk away as he set off the bomb. From then on, Koth's fate had been a mystery. Even Elspeth was unsure whether or not her old friend could have managed to escape alive. What was known, however, was that the Phyrexians would soon recover from this crucial blow. Even this seemingly ultimate sacrifice wasn't enough to stop them. Phyrexian Arena is the next piece of this story. It's confirmed that Koth of the Hammer did in fact survive the blast and managed to escape the clutches of the Phyrexian forces. He's pictured here, still fighting, still standing for his world and refusing to leave it to its fate. He bides his time, hoping he can rebuild the resistance and finally reclaim Mirrodin from the grasp of New Phyrexia. A spark of resistance against a tide of corruption. If you ask me, I'd say there's some pretty awesome lore jammed into just this single card. Could this herald our return to New Phyrexia? Maybe. But what it certainly does tell us is that there's still hope for Mirrodin, and one day, we'll have to help Koth reclaim it. Anyway guys, that was Phyrexian Arena, a glimpse into an old story with an exclusive preview in a new set. Let me know what you guys think about this card, its new art, and what it means for the story in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more exclusive spoilers on the channel, consider giving it a like and leaving a comment. Go ahead and let Wizards know that this community really loved this opportunity and we want to see more moving forward. In any case, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.